Okay, so we are going to see how to make subtractions of mixed numbers in this case. Okay, so imagine that you have this subtraction. Maybe it's 3 and 3/5, maybe, minus 1 and 2/5. Simple. So what are we going to do? The same that in like the addition. We write the numbers one over the other, like a subtraction, and we start from the right. Okay? So, what happens here? 3/5 minus 2/5. That is basically 1/5. So, you write it, and you continue. 3 minus 1 is 2. The result is 2 and 1/5. Perfect. Simple. Okay, but there are some cases where it's not like that. Let me show you. Let me show you what is going to happen here. Okay, so imagine this new case. Imagine that I want to make 4 and 5/6 minus 1, sorry, or 2 and 3/6. Ah, no, mentiras, ese no. Ese no. Let me erase a little bit. So that's not the example that I wanted to show you. So, listo. 3/6 minus 2 and 5/6. Okay, the same, no? We write it one over the other. 4 and 3/6 minus 2 and 5/6. Okay, so we proceed to subtract the fractions. We start from the right. 3/6 minus 5/6. And don't tell me that it's 2/6, because remember that in the subtraction the order matters. It matters a lot. It matters really, really, really much. So what are we going to do? Remember, 3 minus 5 is not possible, because you cannot take out of 5 out of 3, because you only have 3. Where are you going to take out the other numbers? Of course, you can do it with negatives, but in mixed numbers, it's better not to do it like that. So what are we going to do? Moment. Okay, what we are going to do is, instead of making this subtraction, remember, what do we do in normal subtraction? Let's say 93 minus 46. 3 minus 6 is not possible, but we can borrow 1 from here. Now this becomes 13 and this becomes 8. Okay, this one gave 1 to the next one. Okay, so 13 minus 6 is 7, and 8 minus 4 is 4. We can do something similar here. We can borrow 1 unit for the next one. Okay, so what are we going to do? Easy. This gives an unit, so this becomes 3. Okay, it gave it, so it becomes 3. But now it doesn't become 13/6, because that is now how it works. Remember, a complete unit is 1 over 1, or 2 over 2, or 3 over 3, or you can write it in as many ways as you want. And since we are working with denominator 6, our unit can be 6/6. Okay? And what is 6/6 plus 3/6? That becomes, okay, we added plus 1, that becomes 9/6. Okay? We included 6 to the 9. 3 plus 6, le sumamos el 6, is 9/6. And now you can make this subtraction. Look, 9/6 minus 5/6 is 4/6. Can we simplify it? Yes. 4/6 is 2/3. And that is what we are going to write here. 2/3. And now this became 3. 3 minus 2 is 1. And that is how you do it. Remember, you borrow 1 from the previous one. But let's make another example, just in case you didn't understand it very well. Let's make another one. So maybe I'm going to make 8 and 2/4. No, 2/5. Minus 3 and 1/2. Okay? In this case, we don't have like fractions. Let's do it like with this common multiple. So 2/5 minus 1/2. Let's try to do it. Least common multiple. It is going to be 10. 10. I multiply this by 2, so 2 by 2 is 4. I multiply this by 5, so 1 by 5 is 5. And we cannot do this subtraction because the first one is smaller. So what are we going to do? This becomes 7 because it gives 1 unit to the next one. And how do we do it? The unit in this case is going to be tenths because we are working with denominator 10. So now it's going to be 14 tenths minus 5 tenths is 9 tenths. That is what we put here. And 7 minus 3 is 4. So that is how we do it.